Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record. 19 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Szczecin, Poland, Mateusz Rebecki. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record. 18 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Fort Texas by way of Carrero de Barzea, Amazonas, Brazil, Diego Ferreira! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Gary Copeland.
Gary Copeland will handle the lightweights. Diego Ferreira has 5 children ranging in age from their early 20s to their early days. His lone daughter is 6 months old. That is quite a stable at home.
And I've been told he is absolutely whipped by her at this point.
This fight clock is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Ferreira is in the yellow. Rebecki is in the red.
And Rebecki straight away swinging like an absolute maniac. I mean, look at the thickness of him.
Well, since we have been able to witness Rebecki on the Contender Series, and now this is 4th UFC fight, he is not just won, he has been dominant in each showing and lands a nice left hook there.
And he's swinging, but if you see the little face, the little herky-jerky movements, throwing Diego off, not telegraphing when he's actually going to throw. Connects there with a massive left hook.
The feint opened it up, and he followed through with the left.
And he's got Diego biting on every single one of them.
Well, just the pressure, that sense of danger, knowing that he's got the power to put your lights out with one shot, really taxes the nervous system. And you start reacting to every single little movement.
Oof. The thud when he connects.
There's a density to everything that he does.
There's a density to him.
There's a density. Dense human being.
In a good way, in a good way. Ferreira returning fire with the left.
That's important for Diego because so far it's all been on the side of Rebecki. One-way traffic. Diego's got to get a bit of respect. He's got to sting him coming in and say, hey, you want to be reckless, you want to do that? Well, this is what's going to happen. That will slow him down. That will force Rebecki to, assess the strategy and the game plan.
I talked to Ferreira's coach.
Well, maybe not. Go on.
And he told me, he said, we know that Rebecki burns hot in the first round. They were very much prepared for a difficult first round, knowing that he was going to come out swinging hard. So I expect Ferreira to take a little bit of a conservative approach. They want to see Rebecki in those later rounds when he's a little less explosive.
Yeah, because, one would think that he's going to get tired fighting like this, swinging, loading up with every 100%. Single shot. Redlining the engine the whole time.
And Ferreira's done that to people before. When he was on that 6-fight win streak, a lot of what he was doing was outlasting guys, putting a pace on in the later rounds and then pulling ahead later in the fight. And that's what they expect him to do here again tonight.
Ooh, showing off his chin is Ferreira, man. Rebecki has landed, and Ferreira is still right there. The left kick got up top for Rebecki.
Yeah, that connected. As you say, Laura, showing the chin because Ferreira didn't even flinch. One of his own.
Under 2 minutes to go in round 1. Striking numbers very close. Significant strikes slightly in favor of Ferreira. Each landing above 50% through the early going.
The speed of Rebecki. That was a nice kick, though, by Ferreira.
A nice slap as well. Echoed around the arena. Rebecki's like, nah, I didn't feel that. Ooh. Oh, clash of heads, maybe.
Yeah.
And no stopping the action from the referee. Big left. Rebecki
Fajeda
look at
down
those
now.
shots. Look how much he's loading up and just swinging.
But Fajeda very dangerous off his back. He's a credentialed black belt.
And when you pull the arm back like that to load up, triangle all day long.
Exactly. He's looking to pivot off. Sorry, Brendan.
No, it's all right. Final 45 seconds of the round. I was going to say each fighter with 7 submission wins in their respective careers. Here's another look at the clash of heads briefly. No, it didn't really clash. Did it
on the
clash
back
on the way out?
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally accidental. I thought it was going to be on the entry. This is actually good for Ferreira. Gives him a chance to recover. Rebecki's trying to pass guard. Not an easy thing to do though for Ferreira. As we've said, high-level jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, he tried to backstep into a pass, but Fajeda's so smart with it, kept him collected.
Final seconds tick away. Round 2 is after this.
Good job. You take the one. Take this one. Take one. Take one. Just breathe. 30 seconds. Just breathe.
No bajes las manos. Sube las manos.
You have to get those hands up. Don't have those hands down. You're leaving it for him.
You are hitting them. You're hitting them well. Okay? You just can't put our back on the cage. Hey, the angles are very good. Hand placement's good. We're just back on the cage. Okay? When he pressures us, we have to stay tight and come forward. Sometimes the way out is in. Okay? But the angling is good. Breathe. Hey, your hands are catching me. Especially when you're throwing volume.
Keep your hands up. Keep those hands up, both hands. Keep them up.
Hey, it's no brawling. Okay, good round. That was a good round, man. You did a very good job.
Come on, go.
Remember, we wanted to go to 2 and 3. These are our rounds.
Our next pay-per-view goes down in Newark, New Jersey on Saturday, June 1st. The consensus pound-for-pound number 1, Islam Makhachev. Looks to continue his lightweight dominance against one of the biggest stars in the sport, Dustin Poirier. UFC 302 available for purchase right now on ESPN Plus. Buy UFC 302 by May 27th. Save $10.
The corner said keep your hands up, but Rebecki goes low with those powerful low kicks, and look at that, just swinging.
Rebecki tried to answer the leg kick with a right hook. Ferreira now advancing.
This is good for Ferreira to control the range, because every time Rebecki swings and misses, that's just another drain on the gas tank. But excellent takedown from Rebecki, well timed.
That's how you take somebody down.
Yeah.
You know, time it perfectly, drive straight through them, put them on the back. That required almost no power or stamina. Came close with the triangle attempt there. Rebecki, though, he's skilled down there. He knows what to do. Look at that. Beautiful.
Ferreira, and now he's on the head for a moment. He was forced to fight on his back foot most of the first rounds. He's changed it up a little bit in round 2 as Ferreira, 90 seconds into it.
Yeah, Ferreira's definitely in this fight. You see the marks on the face of Rebecki. He's breathing heavy as well.
Exactly what they wanted, right, Laura? Take the steam off of it.
Exactly what they wanted. And if you're Rebecki, you know, how long has it been since you had a round where you didn't feel like you were fully in control of what was happening in the fight, right?
Yeah, certainly not in the UFC yet.
And that's why he fights the way that he does, because he's over to overwhelm all of his opponents.
And it's exactly why Ferreira thought his experience would be what would get him this win, because he's seen all this. You know, he's been in this game a long time, 39 years old.
Yep.
I was going to say, he reminded, he said in our fighter meetings, he's like, I used to fight just like that, right?
Yep.
I used to fight just like that. I know how he operates, and I'm just a smarter, wiser version of that.
And he knows how that feels.
Exactly.
You know, because until you learn to do it differently.
And there's some nasty swelling below that left eye of Rebecki. Meanwhile, Ferreira just fired a cloud of red out of his nose a minute ago.
And again, for anyone watching young mixed martial artists, that's how you get back to your feet, you know. Very, very technically. Didn't present the back as an opportunity to get choked out and wasted no time at all. And now on the flip side, Rebecki is starting to look very laboured in his movements. The punches are starting to get more erratic and more kind of flailing about and swinging wildly and reckless. And this will be a huge win for Ferreira if he can pull this off. Because as we said, I mean, the resume coming into this one. And look at this, Ferreira taking over.
Ferreira getting better as the fight goes deep into the second round.
That's what he does. I remember on Fight Island when he fought Taisimov, the fight looked so similar to this. Really tough first round. Looked like he was in not necessarily trouble, but danger for sure. And then every moment of the fight after that, he just got better and better and better. And that's what Ferreira can do up there.
Well, right now, Ferreira's seeing everything coming. He's got better eyes. Rebecki's telegraphing everything.
What's the timeout for?
I don't know.
He needs a doctor.
And well, his eyes are literally
A
swollen.
doctor. I just want to have a
How
doctor
about that?
check his
He
eyes.
wants
They
a
don't seem
doctor
that
to look.
swollen, though.
They
I
don't
mean,
seem that
very,
swollen, but
you can see.
Ferreira was
Let me see it real
gaining
quick.
some
Do you have a doctor
real
check out?
traction
Can you see out of
there.
it? You can see out of it?
You can see
Check
out of
Make
it,
sure
but
he's okay. He's good? Okay, okay.
yeah, he's good.
Sit
No
back.
offense, Gary Copeland.
It's the right eye of Rebecki. The swelling came on the left eye first, but the right eye is swollen below and above, and now there's, of course, a cut dripping from it, so...
Yeah, my only issue with that, though, is that Rebecki got a few seconds to take some breaths.
Yeah, Ferreira was
Stopped.
styling on him a
He
bit.
was styling on him, he was taking over, he was getting in the zone, he was perhaps trending towards finishing the fight.
Yeah, that's a tough time to stop a fight. I know referee Copeland just has fighter safety foremost in his mind. You want to look at that cut, but I'm with you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. There was no malice there. Fighter safety is paramount, of course. But look at that, he got a little break.
And now he's on top.
Now he blasts into a takedown.
30 to go in round 2.
Ferreira is
Look
so
at that.
good at posting on the hips with his feet.
Man, and he
fighting
drags
letter
him
fly.
down.
Oh my gosh.
And swings to the back.
Snapped him down, took the back, gets the mount, 18 seconds left. This is what I'm saying.
Wow, short time on the tag. Could have tapped him out here.
Then step off to the side.
The 16-fight win streak is in danger for Rebecki, but he will see round 3.
I just want to make sure he can see the fight. Okay. I just wanted to check it out because I want to make sure you can see the fight. Well, yeah, I just want to make sure it's okay.
5 good, better defense. Extending the feet. Let's go. Please, you know what to do. Yeah.
Jab is leading the dance here. Jab and volume at the right time. You choose.
Put your hands up. Put your mano. Look at his mano.
So he's going to swing desperate.
Estamos crazy. Don't put your hands here.
Want VIP access to UFC Hall of Fame, UFC X, and UFC 303? You can enter UFC Dream Week sweepstakes before June 9th. Don't miss out on the best seats in the house. Scan the QR code to enter for your chance to win. Swelling on both eyes from Mateusz Rebecki. He has been dominant in the UFC thus far, a 16-fight win streak, but it could come to a crashing halt. Diego Ferreira, impressive in round 2 after Rebecki had a great round 1.
Yeah, I mean, it's all down to the conditioning. You know, Rebecki hasn't paced himself. Round 1 went out there, redlined it the whole time. Halfway through round 2, completely ran out of gas for the most part. That allowed Ferreira to take over, almost get the finish at the end of round 2. Now, at the start of round 3, he's going to be a little bit recovered. He's just had 60 seconds, but how long can he push for? And then after that, Does Ferreira have enough time left in the round to get the finish?
Rebecki was the biggest betting favorite on the card tonight. He closed over -400 as a favorite. Now Ferreira is over -400 after 10 minutes and looking fresh with 4 to go.
And that was a sharp 1-2 right there from Ferreira. I mean, he's really finding his timing. He's finding his range.
And he's ripping to the body as well. That's a great thing to do when somebody's tired.
Rebecki's still dangerous, though. Still has that one-punch knockout power. Oh!
He's hurt. He's wobbled. The end is nigh. That said, though, Rebecki, he's still swinging. He's still dangerous. But the chin of Ferreira tonight, and in general, I mean,
yeah,
he's
super impressive, especially at 39, honestly.
It's crazy. Oh, I timed it perfect.
The face of Rebecki is absolutely battered right now.
He has put a beating on him.
And it's crazy because Ferreira needed that chin in round 1. He took some big shots, but he looks fresh as can be with 3 to go. Takedown for Rebecki. Ferreira.
Perfect defense there. Tried to stuff the head, slip the leg out. Rebecki's still in, holding on for dear life, trying to turn the corner. Trying to force him to the back. Ferreira's going to fight the hands.
Ferreira looking to collect a leg here. I mean, there's some high-level stuff going on right here. That was awesome. The way that he reached back, collected the leg, so that when they went to the ground, he would end up in a dominant position. And here he is.
And that was beautiful right there.
Right in the mount.
Fantastic. He's in mount. He's got 2 minutes 20 left. Can he get the finish? Nice movement from Rebecki. If I'm him, I'm just pounding away now. I mean, talking about stopping the hype train.
Yeah, what a turn of events for Diego Ferreira. He's always been sneaky good. Probably hasn't gotten the credit for the contender that he's been at lightweight, but
exactly, he really hasn't. And part of that is he hasn't been super active.
Right.
But you put together that knockout of Michael Johnson, that was a clean knockout. With a performance like this guy is very much still in the mix.
90 to go as we hit the over 2.5 round mark. An elbow and then another lands for Ferreira.
And the referee's watching really closely now. Telling him to fight back. Elbows from Diego. When you hear that as a fighter, when they say fight back, you're like, pour it on, pour it on. A few more shots, the referee's going to stop it. He's looking for a way to be able to just tee off recklessly, because he knows if he gives him any space, he gets back up, like Rebecki did. However, pick your poison. On the feet so far, Diego's landing massively here. Look at that, 46 shots so far. Significant strikes.
Well, now he's just picking him apart at range with these long kicks, the jab.
I gotta think now the vision probably compromised the swelling around the eyes of Rebecki's crazy.
Yeah, now might be a time to bring the doctor in.
Because he's eaten a lot of punishment through round 2 and now round 3. Ferreira, with short time, just spills them so easily.
Straight into mount again.
Oh, he might get this TKO.
The door is closing.
A few shots, there's 18 seconds. One big outburst of energy.
That'll do it. Give him a TKO with 10 seconds left. What a comeback after the first 5 for Diego Ferreira.
Oh my God, Diego Ferreira. He is still that guy. He is still that guy in this division. That was incredible.
Let's take a look at tonight's blazing knockout moment brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings, and the heat just kept coming from Diego Ferreira as the fight went deep.
I mean, the deeper this fight got, the more he seized that momentum, picking Rebecki apart at range. I mean, Rebecki absolutely battered in this third round. The timing, the sense of range. I mean, Diego Ferreira just couldn't find anything but success, whether it was on the feet or on the ground. Beautiful right hand from Ferreira. And Rebecki, I mean, really the majority of that last round just in survival mode. But here, the finish, I mean, you could see that door was closing for the last 2 minutes, and then it shut.
Well, he gets the stoppage. That is the 7th latest finish in UFC lightweight history. All smiles for Diego Ferreira. We'll make it official when we come back.
Come out! We're Grand Valley. We're here with that.
Right now,